Good morning, students. This is for BTech Textile Technology, Textile Chemistry, Textile Engineering students under the subject Textile Testing Part 2. So we'll discuss today pilling and abrasion testing of fabrics. And first we'll understand what is a pill. Pill is basically a property of the fabric in which a small entanglement of fibers are formed on the surface of the fabrics during use. So it gives an unsightly appearance and it reduces the usable life of a garment or fabric, and it is found by rubbing action on loose fibers that are present on the surface. After the advent of man-made fibers which are very strong, the problem of pilling has been aggravated a lot, and higher breaking strength and lower bending stiffness results in more pill, low twist factor, higher hairiness, looser fabric structure results in easy and large pills. That is why in case of knitwear this problem is more. Now how do we measure it? It is difficult to measure pilling as well as abrasion. These are difficult properties to measure objectively. First, we'll try to understand the various types of pilling testers available. One is ICI pilling box, random tumbling pilling test, and pilling test by Martindale abrasion tester. The most popular one nowadays is Martindale abrasion tester. The reason behind its popularity is this instrument can be used both for pilling as well as abrasion testing. And in case of abrasion testing, earlier we used we used to test three types of abrasion. One is plain or flat abrasion, edge abrasion, flex abrasion. But nowadays we go for simply flat abrasion. So this instrument can be used both for testing flat abrasion as well as pilling. We'll discuss it afterwards. First, we'll see how an ICI pilling box looks like. This is the sample preparation for ICI pilling box. In this we cut the fabric samples, the dimensions are given here, and we stitch it in the form of a tube, and we mount it on the rubber tubes, and we put it in the two boxes which are lined by a cork lining. I'll show you the line diagram of this instrument. This is the way it looks like. There are two boxes which are lined by cork on all the inner surfaces, and we just put the fabric samples in the tubular form mounted on rubber tubes. We just put it inside and we give it a particular number of cycles, or for the particular number of times we rotate these boxes, and after the time is completed, we take out the sample from the rubber tube and we grade it according to grading is given to the pilling. So this is basically not an objective test, it is some sort of subjective test, and grading is the grade scale shown here. Grade 1 means severe formation of pills, and grade 5 means no or weak formation of pills. So now we'll move on to second type of pilling tester, which is a random tumbling pilling test. In this case, we don't prepare the sample in a tubular form, but these are the cylindrical chambers which are lined by abrasive material, and we just put the sample of this given dimension here and cut at an angle of 45 degree, and the edges are sealed with rubber adhesive. We put the sample with some cotton lint inside the cylindrical chambers lined with abrasive material, and we give it a particular number of cycles, or for particular amount of time we put it there, and then we take out the sample and grade it objectively. Now the third test is by Martindale abrasion tester. We'll study the Martindale abrasion tester afterwards. First we'll try to understand the various factors affecting abrasion and different types of abrasion. Abrasion resistance is of three types: plain or flat abrasion, edge abrasion, and flex abrasion. Flex is basically bending. So in this flex abrasion, rubbing is accompanied by flexing and bending. In case of edge abrasion, we can understand it by understanding the example of abrasion at collars and folds, where the fabric is folded at a sharp edge and then abrasion is done. So, but in case of this Martindale tester, we go only for plain or flat abrasion. Now we'll understand what are the different factors affecting abrasion resistance. As we all know, fiber type is an important factor, and the fiber which is having higher elongation, higher elastic recovery, and or higher work of rupture will show higher abrasion resistance. Specifically, nylon fiber shows very high abrasion resistance as compared to natural fibers. Moreover, we can relate abrasion resistance with different fiber properties. Longer fiber will give better abrasion resistance. All the factors which results in lower hairiness will result in better abrasion resistance. Similarly, yarn twist also at up to optimum amount, it will increase the abrasion resistance of the fabric, and after that fiber breakage will occur and more hairiness will be there. So abrasion resistance will reduce. Fabric structure also affects in similar manner. Up to optimum set, abrasion resistance will be higher. Moreover, the looser weaves can also give sometimes better abrasion resistance because of the relative mobility of the float, which absorbs the stress. Other machine factors which affect the abrasion test results: types of abrasion, types of abradant, pressure given while abrading, speed of the abrasion tester, tension at which the fabric is being mounted, fabric sample is being mounted, the direction of the test. So these are the various factors which may affect the abrasion result. So we need to specify these factors while reporting the results of the abrasion tester. Now we'll try to understand the working of abrasion, Martindale, pilling, and abrasion tester. This is one spindle is shown here, and here the load, two options are available: 12 kPa for abrasion and 9 kPa for pilling tester. And one spindle is shown here. The green one is the sample holder, in which a circular sample of the fabric is being held, and standard abradant is down here, is shown here in the black color. So we just mount the circular sample and abrade it for a given number of cycles or for a given time, and after that we take out the sample and grade it for pilling. Or abrasion results are reported in different forms. How we assess the result of an abrasion tester: we can measure the loss in thickness, loss in strength, or loss in weight of the specimen. We can measure the weight earlier, before abrasion and after abrasion, and express it as percentage, or we can measure the strength of the fabric strip before and after and express it as strength, loss in strength percentage. These are the different ways of measuring and evaluating the abrasion resistance of the fabric, but pilling is done by grading only. So I complete here this topic, and we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.